today's meditation is going to be a little bit different as we work through contemplation or reflection on where we're most reactive. So, in my work and in our alignment, we've created the reactivity chain based in cognitive behavioral therapy. It's similar to what CBT might look like, but really works with the sensations in the body. And we also work with the concept of the pain body, which was developed by Eckhart Tolle. He brought to us this understanding of this psychic energy that can take over our thoughts and our emotions and really live itself out through us, which is kind of a mind-blowing concept because in mental well-being, most people believe that your thoughts cause your emotions. But with respect to the pain body kind of comes over you and you feel yourself living, thinking, experiencing old emotion. That's a body of psychic energy. He even in the book, The New Earth, talks about how it's a psychic parasite. I'm sure most people glanced over that when they read the book, A New Earth. They probably didn't register the fact that he's saying essentially you're over and taken, you're hijacked. And when you bring in the yogic concept of samskaras, which are imprints from past lives, and the vrittis, or the waves that come over you, when you take this in and really think about what a pain body is and how we have specific pain bodies that show up in different ways, we want to, at the same time, take 100% responsibility for the big emotions we're having and the reactions and the consequences of those reactions, while at the same time recognizing that when we're in a pain body, we're not the one driving the ship. So it's both. I'm 100% responsible for everything I say, think, do. And at times, I am completely hijacked and unaware of some of the shit I'm saying and doing. And it's both. And this is where avidya comes in with the yogic path. It's ignorance, right? So we may be under a pain body attack and completely unaware that our pain body is just feeding on the situation. And depending on your dosha, this could look totally different. You could be in a pain body and just spinning around the house overwhelmed. You could be in a pain body and raging or rage baiting. So the pittas, or the fire constitution, usually get the worst rap when they're in a pain body because it usually goes to blame and attacking others, whereas some folks will just blame and attack themselves and call that depression. So it's important that we know what types of reactivity we have and to be able to witness it early in a reactivity change so that we don't get so far down reactivity that it feels like the pain body is going to feed until we sleep for 24 hours. Do you ever have that? Where you're just so activated that the only thing that can starve the pain body is just like going to sleep? Anybody who's had PMDD, hormonal issues, imbalances, the worst part about reactivity chain and pain body is the self-punishment and the shame that comes after. It's bad enough to be completely in pain body mode. It's another thing to come out of the pain body, look back at that behavior, those thoughts, and to punish and really keep that locked in. Does anyone ever do that? This is where Brene Brown's work is pretty poignant, right? The shame that comes. It's almost like those of us on the path, especially, just take ourselves really too seriously. And that's not to be flippant about the damage that's done when we're in a pain body, either to ourselves or to others. But it's to allow ourselves to know that reactivity is natural. It's part of the ego and the human condition, that pain bodies happen. And if there's not shame, we can usually catch a reactivity or catch a pain body early in its track before it gains momentum. So, what I'd like for you to do for this contemplative meditation is to just look at where your last pain body rose up. When was the last time you got really upset? Into sadness that lasted for days, grief, anger, worry, deep fear, paranoia. I have a couple paranoia pain bodies that show up. Anyone with vata will go into paranoia. What did I say? What did they say? What did So as you close your eyes, keep your ego active for a moment and let's mine the ego. Let's identify where your ego has gotten lost in reactivity. What has shown up for you? Whether it be perfectionism or scarcity or unworthiness, or how can they not see me? As you breathe into your body, into your back, just allow yourself to tap into one of those big reactive moments. Just choose one. And if you're someone who controls your control and doesn't allow yourself to be reactive, which many people on the spiritual path are acting enlightened, so they suppress emotion. Just allow yourself to tap into whatever reactivity, whatever shit show arose. And without judgment, with complete ahimsa, compassion, care to yourself. Just see if you can pan out a little bit. Zoom out to the 30,000 foot level so you can just notice. Allow yourself to see the trigger, the thing that the person said, did. Just see it if you can. And if you can slow it down a bit, just notice what your reaction was. Were you in fight, flight, freeze? Did you fawn? You had a trigger and your body got loud, but you probably didn't notice that. You went to your go-to reaction, whether you're a fighter, whether you bolt and leave, ruminate, whether you freeze and numb, or maybe you go scurry around making sure everybody's okay so you can feel okay. As you breathe here and connect to your body in that one situation, just notice what your body automatically did. Your nervous system just did the thing that you do. Whatever your fear response, your go-to fear response is, just notice it. The need to be right, or control, to yell, to worry. And as you breathe into the awareness that this is an automatic nervous system response, there is no thought before that reaction. It's just what your body did, like an animal. See if you can feel in your body what it felt like as your body went into that animal response. As you try on the trigger, what the person said or did or what happened. And that quick fear response: fight, flight, freeze, fawn. See if you can spend some time in your body exploring what that felt like between the trigger and the fight or the flight. Just notice where you feel that trigger in your body. See if you can feel into just how automatic that fear response was. Recognizing that your thoughts and your emotions happened after that fight or flight response. So just allow yourself after the fight or flight to notice what thoughts were there. And I'm just going to go through the chakras so you can see where this reaction hit you. Did you feel unsafe? Abandoned? Betrayed? Did you feel unworthy? Powerless? Do you feel like you were unloved? Not cared for? Did you feel like you just didn't matter? Like you were invisible? That you weren't smart, right, valid? Did you feel like you shouldn't even exist? So just try in your body as you feel this trigger and you feel the fight or flight response, just notice where it hit you. In your root chakra, feeling unsafe or ungrounded, untethered, insecure. In the low belly, low back, in your sacral chakra, like you don't belong, you're not included, you're disconnected or betrayed, kicked out of the tribe. Do you feel it in your upper belly, your solar plexus? Do you feel wrong or bad? Powerless? Like you needed to take control? Do you feel it in your chest, at your heart chakra, unloved, uncared for? Did you feel it in your throat, like you didn't matter? Unseen, unheard. Those are typically the places that will feel. So just scan your body as you experience the trigger in your fight or flight response. See if you can feel the deeper, maybe irrational feeling in your body. And if you can feel that, chances are this is one of the feelings that is running many of your reactions. This feeling right here. And it may not be rational, and it may be old, maybe from childhood. But if it's happening in the present moment, it means it's still here to be processed, acknowledged, witnessed. It's still true to you in this moment, even if it's an outdated trauma packet. So as you explore those thoughts of unsafe or unwanted or whatever it is, allow it to be true for you. Even if your rational mind, your prefrontal cortex knows it's not true. Feel the emotions as if it were true. And if you will, invite the divine into that space in your body. Into those emotions. Into that dormant pain body that's just sitting there lurking, ready for the next attack. Take a deeper breath and widen your ability to invite in the divine, whether that's Buddha, Jesus, the Divine Mother, an angel, the divine light, the violet flame. We have to feel it to heal it. We need to be aware of it to transmute it. And it's this awareness that stops it in its tracks. Oh, this is my I'm bad pain body. Divine, please transmute the seeds of karma. Please transmute this emotion, this psychic parasite, this lineage pattern. Just open wider, inviting the divine into this reactivity, into this pain body. Begin to take your breath into that part of the body, transmuting all the shame and the judgment that you have about this part of your shadow. Handing it over to the divine and saying, "Here, divine, help me. Transmute this, please." And with that, let the light release all of your self-judgment. Because the self-judgment, the self-hatred, keeps it all in place. The shame keeps us from even wanting to look at it, to feel it. So allow yourself to feel the shame. And fully surrender that to the divine too. Allowing the breath to go deeper within you. Allowing yourself to receive that grace. Knowing that you're divine, whether this pain body or reactivity exists or not. It's just part of the human struggle. There's nothing wrong with you. There's nothing bad about you. No matter how ugly the pain body gets. You are not the pain body. Building the awareness allows yourself to stay sovereign. See if you can feel that. I am not the pain body. I am not my last big reaction. I am not the shame or the fight or the flight, the fawn or the freeze. Allow that to unravel around you so you can feel the essence of who you are. I am that I am. I am not my big reactions. I am not my fears. I am not the pain body. Divine, release me from every mistake, every reaction, every fight or flight response that I've ever had, and replace them with such sacred fire, blessing, and perfection and happiness to the rest of my life that I never think of that reactivity again. It can never exist anywhere in the universe, and nobody can be touched by it. And if the mind is saying, how do I erase something from the universe? It is through this prayer of forgiveness, responsibility, awareness, witnessing, that we take the power out of the pain body, bring it back into ourselves. It's through self-forgiveness, forgiveness of the other person. So now we're going to go into just 5 minutes of silent meditation where we're going to use the Ho'oponopono prayer to pray the reactivity to pray the pain body out of us. So as you sit upright with a straight spine, double exhale here. Breathe in deeply, connecting above and below, offering a prayer up to divine from your soul. And anchoring in the divine quality of forgiveness to release ourselves from the karmic pattern, from the reactivity, from the pain body, and where the pain body can attach to our fears. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Please forgive me. Please forgive me. Thank you. Thank you for forgiving me. Thank you. I love you. I love you. I love you. I'm sorry. Sorry. I'm sorry. I love you. I love you. I love you. Please forgive me. Forgive. Taking the prayer within, allowing your mind to stay anchored on the prayer as you drift into complete silence and stillness. As you deepen your breath, begin to feel a deep state of gratitude for that transmutation, for the reactivity in the pain body, loosening, releasing. As you feel the ego not as identified with what you do and say, and more identified with the soul, offering up your gratitude to the divine. Deep gratitude to yourself, to your lineage. As you bring your hands to prayer at your heart, allowing yourself to feel your eternal nature. We're going to seal the practice with the sound of Om. Exhale, inhale. Om. Shanti, shanti, shanti. Om. Namaste.